I said I came straight from the bottom, getting profit off that product. Little purple haze, little sour D's, little Molly beans, I got it. And I came straight from the projects. Niggas whipping that Pyrex, soaking in the kitchen. Whipping, trying to make the whole pie stretch. In the kitchen, whipping, trying to make the whole pie stretch. In the kitchen, whipping, trying to make it.
Alright, yo, what up? Welcome to the kitchen, 718. I'm J-Rock.
I'm K-Rock.
Where we be stirring them issues up in this pot. This episode is going to be called Frenemies, for the love of that money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And first thing we want to talk about is, you already know.
I got to talk about J-Rock. I got to talk about this Cameron and Jim Jones beef. Right? I need to talk about that.
It's heating up.
Because here's the thing. Shout out to the whole NYC. But at the end of the day, I feel like Cameron is tripping. I feel like honestly, shout out to Jim Jones, Cameron, Mace, all of them. But I just feel like at the end of the day, I feel like 50 is the cause of it. I feel like 50 came on that podcast, said to Cameron, yeah, I got Jim Jones to do the show because I knew y'all was beefing and I wanted to see your reaction, right? And from that, it stemmed a whole thing. But Jim Jones getting money now. He got a hit. Shout out to Harlem. He got a hit. Right? He got a hit. But my homeboy that live in the Bronx feels some type of way. He like, yeah, well, at the end of the day, Harlem niggas, he talking about Harlem in the Bronx. He said Harlem dudes, they can't come to the Bronx with their jury hanging out. They got to tuck it in. He said us from the Bronx, we go to Harlem and we keep our jury out. So I feel like Cam basically let, even though it was divided before, it was like Cam and Freaky Zeke against Jewels and Jim Jones, right? At the end of the day, I saw on the podcast, Cameron said, yeah, because now you down with Mano, y'all the lobby boys, because I had a little bit of love for you. Now y'all the lobby boys. But so do you feel like 50 Cent came in between them? How do you feel about that?
I'm going to tell you my take on that.
Yeah, how do you feel about that?
If you ask me how it's going, I'm just going to say, if you ask me how it's going, I think it's all a ploy, right? And what I mean is 50 has been known to be behind the scenes, and he'll go to Cam, he'll go to Jim and be like, look, let's start that old beef back up, right? And let's generate some so we're gonna clout chase for a little bit. Cameron, your show gonna catch a lot more viewers, and Jim, you gonna, you know what I'm saying, your music gonna take off a little bit more, and y'all just piece me off a little bit behind the scene. 50 is known to do that.
He is.
But now the sad part about that whole situation. Now I'm not saying that's the case. I said that before.
Right, it might be.
But if it is, the sad part about that is that. It's going to cause a rift between the Bronx and Harlem.
But it already started.
People are going to get hurt.
It started, and here's the thing.
You know what I'm saying? That's the only part I don't like.
I saw recently, Mace was eating popcorn while Cam was talking shit. Mace sitting in the back eating popcorn. He ain't with no smoke. Now, he's trying to diffuse the beef because it went so hard that Mace is now, and you can pull it up, saying, listen, I'm trying to squash the beef. But at first he thought it was funny, but it's getting to the streets now. So this will lead to more senseless murders. All because, and 50 Cent sitting back laughing with his troublemaking ass.
See, I'm not going to say that.
He's starting trouble. 50 is a goddamn troublemaker.
50 is a businessman.
He is. We love his music, but he's a damn troublemaker.
I don't care
Shout out
to
50 with your troublemaking ass.
When you think,
he's troublemaker.
When you think the shit can't get no better,
he's trouble.
50 will start something up. So
yeah,
shout out to 50, man.
Yeah, shout out to him. I ain't mad at him, but he's a damn.
But because I'm gonna say this, right? Then this is keeping it a band. Anytime two friends that grow up like friends and turn into brothers can let anything come between them, right? Then I will have to question how strong was the friendship or brotherhood anyway. But Cameron just went hard in the paint. Ain't no buts. Did you hear what I said? Did you hear what I said? That's what I'm saying. It's two sides to the story. And I'm watching what I see out of Cameron's mouth. It doesn't matter. Cameron said what he said. Jim Jones could have took the higher road and not said nothing and called Cameron. It's hard to do that sometimes. It is not. He could have took the high road and called Cameron and said, "Yo, why you said that?" He didn't have to. He went on social media and said something to
You
him.
know why? Because Cameron said
it
nigga.
doesn't matter.
But let me ask you a question.
Listen, no, you can't. When it comes to that, it's like you and your friends, your homies. Shout out to Dee Dee and them and all of that.
Not my sisters.
Exactly.
So now,
exactly. So now imagine a girl, y'all just meeting, right? And she a y'all stature, she got class and all that, and she come around and she just put some nonsense in between y'all. Y'all bond is strong enough not to go for that. Y'all be faster to jump on her.
That's what I'm about to say.
So now it goes back to what I said. It goes back to what I said. If they let him get in between them, then what kind of friendship did they really have? You see what I'm saying?
Right.
It was trash. So now, because the history of Mace and Cameron go back far, they was on basketball teams together. That being said, right? If 50 was able to infiltrate their bond, then they didn't never really have a strong bond anyway. You see what I'm saying?
But here's the thing.
So that's what leads me to believe that it's fake.
Right, and everybody's entitled to their opinion. But here's the thing. I feel like you said, right? If you my friend, right? Let's, like you said, shout out to my sisters. If an outsider come in to me and my sisters, we teamwork make the dream work. We gonna say, ain't nobody could talk about my sisters even when I ain't there. That's just how we are. That's how we do. If me and my sisters going through something, we have a thing called heart to heart, and we used to do it in the AD lounge. Shout out to KP and everybody else. We go, we have a heart to heart. However we take away from it, we kept it a band. That's really keeping it real. But here's the thing. Kim Ron got up there and said, yeah, nigga, your house was just, you had a crib. We used your crib just to use your crib. That's it. You ain't know
was that after Jim Jones?
You didn't know how to rap. Mace taught you how to rap. Okay, cool. My thing is this. They supposed to be the dip set, right? Together. 50 Cent, his whole G unit then fell apart. You see what he did to the Game? He did it to Young Buck. He did it to Lloyd Banks. He did it to them all. And he's the only person that's profiting. Yeah, he got Yayo. He got Young Uncle Murder in them. He got them too. You know why? Because he kept the goons. Uncle Murder and Yayo is really the two goons. 50 keep the goons with him.
Listen, let me tell you something, right?
He got the two goons.
You're talking about, you're going.
I'm talking about 50 Cent started it and Cameron took it and ran with it.
No, once again, you're deviating. I'm saying that because it started off with Cameron interviewing 50 Cent.
Okay.
Right?
That's
and then they talked about a situation where 50 got with Jim Jones to do a show, whatever, right?
Right.
Because I guess him and Cam was beefing.
Yeah, he said he wanted to see Cam's reaction.
All right, so that didn't have nothing to do, right? So with that being said, once Cam gave his answer, whatever, right? Whatever the answers was, if I'm Jim Jones, this is me. If I'm Jim Jones, I'm not getting on social media.
It must have lit some fuel under Cameron. Cameron got up there and went ham. And then Jim Jones fired back and said,
it was not
SMD.
It was not that it lit some fuel. Because let me.
What do you think it was? Then?
Let me say.
So why did he start with Jim Jones?
Let me say this. Started it. No, he didn't start. He was interviewing 50 and 50.
No, I'm saying past that. After he interviewed 50, 50 said, Cam, I did that on purpose. He said, I was looking for your reaction, dude. I watched the whole video.
Right.
He said, I was looking for your reaction. I want to see what Cam gonna do. Let me get him.
Well, that's what makes me feel like.
And now he got the Bronx and Harlem going again.
That's what makes me feel like it's a setup. It's a shame.
So you think they're doing it for money?
Yeah, it is about
That's
money.
The thing.
At the end of the day, you are going really hard for Jim Jones.
Because I feel like they did him dirty. I feel like I saw him from his heart. I've seen Jim Jones shout out.
They said Jim Jones always crying.
But I don't care. I love that he showed his vulnerability. I love that he shows that. Like at the end of the day, they teaching men, and like we going back to the young boys, like they ain't supposed to cry with him. I love that he's vulnerable enough to say, I love y'all. And y'all gonna just throw me under the bus for 50?
Wait a minute. They are so-called enemies now, right?
I know people that they
but all of that was for the love of what? The almighty dollar. When we talk about controversy causes views.
I think Cameron is being like 50 Cent. He's being a damn troublemaker. And Mace all of a sudden, he's sitting in the back talking about, well, eating popcorn like it's an amusement. Like
I don't agree. And at the end of the day, it's about money. Because
so you think that Cameron made money over Jim Jones?
They all making money because it's a controversy. The world thinks Cameron and Jim Jones is beefing.
But here's the thing: where is Cameron making money from? Because he already making money with his podcast.
He getting views. He making
what
money.
Extra money is he getting off of Jim Jones?
He's not getting. They are both getting a separate bag from the controversy. They getting likes, subscribes. They get all that.
They are. So you just think that Cameron did on purpose just to build his empire? Because he is a businessman. I'm gonna say that he got
they all came together. This is what I think. They all came together.
I hope so.
And they trying to get this money. Now let's talk about other groups that fell apart. Right?
Yeah, let's talk about G Unit. Let's talk about that. The nigga that started the whole shit. Let's talk about G Unit.
Yeah. G Unit. You gotta hear the intricacies of G Unit's situation. Like for instance, like give example, Young Buck, right? Was down and he got his chains got took. Did you know that?
I'm listening. 50, I heard some things.
50
allegedly.
No.
Got it back.
Yeah, you want to hear the story or you want to talk? You want to hear the story?
Calm down.
50
calm down.
Got in contact.
You like 50 Cent.
He's a businessman. 50 got in contact
my brother's
with El Chapo the chain back.
Okay, so 50 hollered at El Chapo.
Absolutely.
Okay, cool.
So
and then he turned around and said that Young Buck is gay.
Because
the pictures of him was the transvestite.
Guess what Young Buck was doing? Guess what Young Buck was doing? He was a junkie. Nobody don't know about the behind the scenes.
But here's the thing.
You know what you should do? You should really listen to Tony Yayo. Tony Yayo be saying some real stuff. So 50 at the end of the day is a businessman. 50 fell out with Lloyd Banks and Tony Yayo.
Yeah, and Young Buck.
And
the game. It's all cool.
Yeah, but them guys, right?
What did they do to him?
It don't matter. I started it.
Okay.
So do you know that them guys was all borrowing money for 50?
Wait, let me say this real quick.
Do you know that?
Wait, I saw it. Listen,
do you know that?
Wait, I did some research. 50 did a interview and he said why they fell out. So I saw it. But let me just say this.
They be borrowing money from the guy.
Thing, though. No, I don't care about that. But here's the thing, because I'm gonna make you the money back. But
you can't do that. What you doing with your money?
Well, hear me out. Here's the thing. If you put me on, that means I gotta kiss your ass for the rest of my life.
No,
that's what you saying.
No, if I put you on, that's what you're saying. Let's say I hit the lotto for $10 million, right? And I say here, little sis, here go $2 million. This is all you get. Don't call me if you mess it up.
I wouldn't call you.
All right, now. So now, same scenario. I'm at the time I'm on top of the rap world. It's me. I put you on. You get a bag.
And then what?
How was you coming to ask me? Can you borrow money?
But here's the thing. 50 Cent got up there and said this. This ain't allegedly, and said to the game, I wrote all the songs. I did this. I wrote your songs. I wrote the hooks. Him and LL recently, from our time, to the song. It was a love song, hip hop love song. LL said 50 ain't write my verse. He wrote this song. What I'm saying is, it seems like the only person that's benefiting from this is 50 Cent. Now, here's my thing.
Because he's a businessman.
Here's my thing.
He's a businessman.
There would be nothing that I could ever do to you or anybody else to make me post a picture and go look what he did. Even Rick Ross. He ain't playing fair. And I ain't mad at him. I actually love it.
50 Cent is a business.
Listen, you think I don't like him, but I do. I think he's a good dude.
Anything that cause controversy, he's gonna
and I love it. And he's capitalizing.
Now look what he's doing. Let me tell you.
I'm not mad at him. You think I don't like him. I do.
Who's the one person that didn't respond to him?
Who?
You don't know?
Tell me, because I don't. Because Ja Rule responded. Motherfucking Rick Ross responded. Fat Joe responded. The Game responded. Let me name some names now. Who didn't respond?
Jay-Z don't respond to none of that P. Diddy stuff.
He's a goddamn billionaire.
So
we ain't even in his tax
what I'm saying
why would I respond? You're beneath me.
It don't matter.
He's a peasant.
It don't matter. Diddy responded to him.
No, I think he snitched on Diddy.
Diddy responded to it.
I think he threw
what I'm saying
under the bus over his bra. Diddy slept with his girl.
Get out of here. Listen.
Diddy slept with his baby mother. He went hard.
50 Cent is not going to tell
He's
the
a
police.
little tender.
No.
You know what I want to say at the rest. Yes, he is.
Listen, at the end of the day, right?
He even did the Floyd Mayweather.
People fall out.
Him and Floyd Mayweather was like this.
Because Floyd Mayweather stole one of his ideas.
Listen, what idea?
I think that 50 Cent came up with the money team. That's what
I don't believe that. How you going from G-Unit to the money team?
Because him and Floyd had a business venture. That's what it was.
He called it. You can't read.
You
retarded.
Yeah, because Floyd cheated him out the bread.
Let me ask you a question, though. I gotta ask you a question.
You gotta do your research. That's what you gotta do.
Let me ask you a question.
You gotta do your research.
We both do, but listen.
I want to move on.
I gotta ask you one question.
I want to move past that.
We gonna move past it, but I gotta ask you one question. You are a 50 Cent fan, right?
No, I like good business antics.
Do you like Donald Trump then?
He plays, Donald Trump
is a businessman.
He's a businessman, but he's failed at a lot of his business.
Because I think that's why he won. I think he won the presidency because I think Donald Trump is business.
Look, he failed at a lot of his businesses. He failed at a lot of his businesses, but he wins. Like, he's a politician and a businessman.
Yeah, because, all right, so your whole motto is like, and this is good shit. Your whole motto is like, you go with business because you're a businessman. No, because I'm a business person.
At the end of the day, I only do that because that's what people understand.
So it's really, this is good. So you think everything, money and business and
people
power.
Understand that's all.
Money, power, respect.
That's all people understand.
I like that. Money, power, respect.
That's all people understand.
Okay, now moving forward, right?
Now let's go to we off G-Unit. Let's go.
Yeah,
they all fell apart, and once
Shout
again,
out to 50
they was all friends. They came from the same hood.
Like
they came from the same hood. They all fell out for the love of money.
That's
them two. Now you got. I'm not gonna go into all of the intricacies of the story of all of the stories, but I'm gonna just name some people. Like you had EPMD, they fell out.
I love them.
Money.
Oh
you know
my
what I'm
God,
saying?
I love them.
Then you had
Every B and Rakim. I love them.
They broke up.
Yeah.
Then you had you had Slick Rick and Dougie Fresh. They broke up. Then you had
the Fugees.
You had
Fugees. They made so much money.
They broke up. You know what I'm saying? All of these groups. Then you had Outkast.
Did De La Soul break up?
Yeah, De La Soul.
Capone and Nori.
All of these rappers. You know what I'm saying? They split, and it's all because money. Behind the scenes business. People making secret deals.
I think so.
You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, right? You have to choose your friends careful. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because if you're gonna eat, then you got your R&B groups, B2K, New Edition.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God. So many people.
Yeah, it's just so many groups. You start off together, and then you end up Destiny Child. Escape. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody. And they got back together.
Yeah, TLC.
Oh yeah.
You start off
so
together, and then the next thing you know, y'all beefing about money, and whether it's with the record label or with whoever. But at the end of the day,
it's so many people.
It's you turn your friends turn into enemies. And it's all for the love of money.
But you know what?
You know what I'm saying?
It's hard to determine who's loyal.
I need to say this, but you can't really.
It's hard, J.
You can't come out
because I'm over loyal.
You cannot really say who's loyal when money's involved.
It's hard.
When money's involved, people's loyalty go out the window.
It is, and that's it is.
There's not a lot of people who don't let money change them. Right. Now let me tell you this. Right? I'm gonna tell you this. If people knew, right. What money was really worth, and they really understood that.
Right, especially the U.S. dollar, we ain't worth it. Yeah.
If people really understood what it was worth, like example, every denomination of money, 5, 10, 20, 50, $100,000 bill, all of that paper money is worth, it costs about 2 to 3 cents to print at the U.S. Mint.
That's a fact.
You see what I'm saying? But the psyche of the people put the mentality on, and they give the money, they back the money. And so now you look at people lose their life over money.
Yeah.
They break their friendships, they have
Yeah.
their homes.
Yeah.
I mean, your whole situation
family, everything
could fall apart.
Everything.
And that's what happened.
I saw a girl,
she
she hit the lotto, millions of dollars, hundreds of millions of dollars. She's from North Carolina. I think it was Charlotte. She looked out for the boyfriend, her family, whatever. She went broke.
No. And what about?
And guess what? Now she ain't got nobody. He's short. You know what I'm talking about?
And what about?
Yeah.
Look at this. You think because that ain't all of the whole story. The other part of that is a pastor. This you probably ain't even heard.
No, I ain't see the pastor.
A pastor
I didn't see it.
that don't even know this little girl.
Yeah, she was young.
Came to her and said, God wants you to donate money to the church.
Oh, yeah, I ain't see that.
This dude built a multi-million-dollar church with this girl's money.
See? And she was so young.
He preyed on her emotions over her intellect where she couldn't make the right choice, life choice, to determine that this guy was a fraud.
You're right. I didn't see that part, and I didn't see that.
So
but I felt so
crazy.
sorry for her. But I want to say this, and we're going to end this with this. I got to give you your props, J-Rock, because I think you dropped some jewels tonight.
I hope they was listening.
Wait, let me give you your flowers. They're listening. But I got to, you my brother, I love you, and I've always looked up to you. So in this episode, I'm going to give you your flowers. Let me just say this. I've always looked up to you, but you hit a key point. We agreed to disagree on our part,
no question.
right? Because we love each other. We're real flesh and blood. So I want to say this.
Yeah.
Right? And thank you for being a part of the podcast with me. I want to give you your flowers. So thank you for that.
Even though you give him
I give him hell, but he's hard on me, guys, because he acts like my damn father. But anyway, that's another story. But I'm gonna let me finish giving my flowers.
I just need her to do right.
No, he doesn't need me to follow his things. But listen, so don't cut me off. So you did that. But I want to say you agree to disagree with me for the most part. And I've always respected that. So at the end of the day, at the end of this podcast, I'm giving you flowers, I am. But at the end of the podcast, you finally agreed that money was the ruler of all fucking evil. I said that in the beginning.
It is.
So everything, the beefs, the fallouts with you guys, with the groups and everything, is all for money, right?
Yeah, it's all for the love of money.
And you've been getting money your whole life.
Yeah, but I don't.
Let me get a cash
but
app.
listen, I don't value it like
Me neither. We never was taught to.
And with that,
being said, I love you, bro.
Shout out to everybody.
Right, and with that being said, I'm K-Rock.
And I'm J-Rock.
And
hit
the food
like,
is done.
and
Subscribe.
Hit the like and subscribe. We love y'all. Comment. Peace.
Peace.